Has the Big Bang Theory reached its end? Do we now have to say goodbye to the Big Bang Theory once and for all? In light of an inexplicable discovery made by the James Webb Space Telescope, physicist Michio Kaku admits we may need to revise our astronomy textbooks and critically question long-held theories about the origin of the universe. In fact, Webb has now detected a whole series of mysterious structures that should not exist in this form at all, and that overturn everything we thought we knew about cosmic evolution. But what exactly are these confusing space mysteries? And if the universe didn't begin with the Big Bang, then how did it come into existence? Stay tuned until the end as we unpack what Michio Kaku has to say about these impossible Webb discoveries. The launch that changed everything. The expectations launched into space on December 25, 2021, alongside the James Webb Telescope, are hard to overstate. More than 10,000 people were involved in developing this revolutionary observatory. After more than 20 years of work, around $10 billion, and a lot of nerve, the project was finally completed. NASA, ESA, and CSA successfully realized the dream known as JWST, scientific successor to Hubble and Spitzer. When its first images were released in July 2022, one thing became clear. The slogan "most powerful space telescope ever" wasn't an exaggeration. Designed specifically for infrared astronomy, Webb is up to 100 times more sensitive to electromagnetic radiation than Hubble. Theoretically, it could detect the heat of a bumblebee on the moon from Earth. In practice, Webb is designed to study galaxies, black holes, and stars to give us an unprecedented understanding of cosmic structure formation. It also investigates exoplanets for potential habitability and looks for the first luminous objects that formed after the Big Bang, during the so-called Dark Ages. The discovery that shouldn't exist. But what do you do when you discover something that, according to all models, simply shouldn't exist? That's where physicists like Michio Kaku come in. The James Webb Space Telescope, in essence, is an optical time machine. Because light from distant sources takes time to reach Earth, we see distant galaxies as they were in the far past. And when Webb detected 6 reddish structures in February 2023, galaxies that already existed when the universe was just 500 to 700 million years old, experts were stunned. According to current scientific consensus, the universe began roughly 13.8 billion years ago. Our solar system formed about 4.5 billion years ago. But these 6 early galaxies were not just old. They were enormous, far more massive than they had any right to be at that time. So the question arose, who's wrong? Our models or the universe? Could it be that galaxies formed in a completely unknown way? Have we overlooked a key component of cosmic evolution? Is the universe actually much older than we assume? Or did it not even begin with a Big Bang? Kaku's stunning admission. In an NBC interview shortly after Webb's discoveries, Michio Kaku cut straight to the heart of the issue. The James Webb Telescope is turning everything upside down. Suddenly, we realize we may have to rewrite all our textbooks on the beginning of the universe. It takes many billions of years to form a galaxy. But the James Webb Telescope has identified 6 galaxies that existed just 500 million years after the Big Bang. And even then, they were up to 10 times larger than our Milky Way. That simply shouldn't be possible. Kaku continued, something is wrong here. Maybe we need to revise our theories about the origin of the universe. The problem? According to nearly all existing cosmological models, there simply wasn't enough matter in the early universe to form galaxies of this size so quickly. Initially, the researchers thought it must be a mistake, but the data held up. Are they even galaxies? NBC's reporter asked Kaku if the objects could simply be optical illusions. After all, according to Einstein, gravity can bend light like a lens, a phenomenon called gravitational lensing. Could it be that these giant galaxies were merely magnified baby galaxies? Kaku's reply was even more surprising. I don't think they're baby galaxies. I don't even think they're galaxies at all. I think they are monstrous black holes that formed almost immediately after the Big Bang. And that just doesn't fit with what we know about galaxy formation. I believe new laws of physics may apply here. As it turns out, Kaku might have been right. Months later, a team led by Dale Kosevsky from Colby College in Maine confirmed that many of the red dots showed signs of rapid motion, typical of matter spiraling into black holes. This meant most of the light wasn't coming from stars, but from black holes devouring matter, explaining the brightness without needing massive quantities of matter. The tip of the iceberg. But even this revelation hasn't resolved the crisis. In fact, it's only the beginning. JWST continues to find more anomalies. Early black holes with inexplicable mass, heavy elements that shouldn't exist so early, and mature galaxies where only chaotic baby ones were expected. What if the Big Bang never happened? If these problems stem from a deep-rooted flaw in the Big Bang theory, then what alternatives do we have? Here are a few. The steady-state theory. The universe has existed forever and constantly creates matter, giving the illusion of expansion. Eternal inflation. A version of the Big Bang where inflation continues endlessly in most of space, creating bubble universes with different physics. The Big Bounce. The universe undergoes eternal cycles of Big Bangs and Big Crunches. The holographic universe. The universe may be a projection, like a simulation. We might be living inside a cosmic hologram crafted by a highly advanced civilization. Final thoughts. We may be on the verge of a cosmic revolution. Whether it's rewriting our textbooks, adjusting Einstein's models, or embracing a theory that sounds more like science fiction than science, one thing is clear. The James Webb Space Telescope isn't just showing us the universe, it's forcing us to rethink it.